And the dog's name Futurama was Seymour. But anyway, does anyone need to use the repeater or need a signal report before I begin this morning's 440 net Greylock? Guess not. Anyway, good morning. This is basically how you check into my net or a net, whatever. This is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor N1 QOV in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I am owning emergency generator power with commercial lanes available. I have no traffic for the net. Probably some announcements after check-ins, and I will be net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section 440 449 425. This net is part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and the National Traffic System of the ARRL. The purpose of this, everybody knows this stuff, but whatever. The purpose of this net is to pass traffic, theoretically conduct area's business, theoretically hear announcements of interest to the amateur community, and answer any questions about areas, NTS, or other emergency topics. This net meets every Sunday mornings at 0945 hours local time on the K1 FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control whenever possible when checking in to Tango Oscar. The net, please give your call phonetically Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. You all knew that. And your power source is commercial or battery or however else you can run a radio. Traffic and announcements will be handled first of all by general check-ins. We knew that. Now looking for stations with traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements. Your call signs, please. No stations heard traffic or announcements. Now looking for, I guess, where are we? Officials? Yeah, officials. Looking for Aries, NTS, other officials. Officials, your call signs, please.
This is Kilo 2 Whiskey Golf, Wayne, Cannon, New York, commercial power, no traffic, AEC, Columbia County, Aries.
And that list, and besides myself, is net control. Officially K2WG, Kilo 2 Whiskey Golf, Wayne, commercial power, additional officials. No stations heard. Where? I guess you're looking for anyone. Okay. Now looking for any and all stations wishing to join the net. Any station, anywhere, anyhow. Your call signs, please.
Yellow 1, Yellow 10, Northern Berkshire. Portable, OB, 500 milliwatts, low power today. Try to find the right spot. Morning, no traffic. This is November 1, Zulu Golf Alpha, Josh here in Benton, Vermont. Commercial power, no traffic. Good afternoon. This is Kilo Charlie 1, India Yankee Foxtrot, Brad in Rural Mass, running commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Obi. 7-1.
Good old Bill. Lancaster, Mass. Commercial Power. No traffic.
Okay, running down the list. KA1 KTT. Dave, 500 milliwatts. A battery power. You're breaking up in the beginning. I'm not sure what that was, but it cleared up toward the end. N1ZGA, Josh, commercial power. KC1IYF, Brad, commercial power. And as always, good friends forever. Best friends forever. KB1ZNY, good old Bill, commercial power. Additional stations, fills, or corrections. Okay, harking back, all those not involved in traffic handling may secure. Yeah. Anyway, what do you got? A few announcements here. Looking for net controls for whatever, all the net controls. Starting with the 3944 Sunday morning HF 830. Get a hold of John, W1JWN, at yahoo.com, or go to the Western Mass Emergency Net Facebook groups page. Under files, all the good stuff is there. Get a hold of somebody. They'll probably put you on. Also, I guess maybe Amy and whoever's looking for help on the Cycle 1 and 2 traffic nets on this repeater. Also looking for help for the 440 and 220 nets Sunday mornings, 9:30, 9:45, and 10 a.m. I'm not sure if Doug A&D is still aboard with the net, but anyway. Next meeting, No Bark, 23rd, 6 p.m., 23rd, 6 p.m., No Bark meeting. Well, I can find all this information on the internet website, nobark.org, nobarc.org. Election results are in, dues are due, ding-a-ding-a-ding. VE session coming up February 29th, No Bark VE exam, more info on the website. You can join No Bark at the website. Pertinent information is there under Join No Bark. You can also pay your dues with PayPal. Hamfest Flea Market's coming up, the one we all love down there at Chicopee, the Mount Tom Hamfest Flea Market, March 7th, March 7th in Chicopee. More information at the mtara.org website, or get a hold of somebody on one of the Mount Tom repeaters. Another Hamfest happening 29 March in Southington, Connecticut. Also, probably everyone knows that I do record most and all these nuts, No Bark, and whatever else I can pick up off the air. Anyway, my call sign, YouTube, my call sign, YouTube, my call sign, in 3 different channels, so pick and choose. And if you need a special signal report recorded, just get a hold of me whenever I'm around. But anyway, what are we doing here? Guess that's about it. Last call, final call, final call, final call. Any station, anywhere, anyhow, your call signs, please. Guess not. Going to church, St. Matthews. Okay, what are we doing here? Questions, comments, admonitions for the net, anything? Guess not. Okay, we'll see if Doug's still there for maybe take the 220. Or anyone else is welcome to do it. Okay, where are we? Anyway, finishing up. Scrolling down. Get the mouse and the microphone mixed up. Anyway, closing this thing down, Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. Thanks to the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1 FFK repeat, or I will return the repeat, or back to a regular amateur at the close of this net. I want to thank those who brought traffic and announcements, those who joined me this morning on those stations who stood, sat, laid by while the net was being conducted. The net is now secure at 9:56 a.m. local time, Eastern Standard Time, 0956 local time. This is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor. The net is closed.
N1 QOV KB1 set NY.
Bill, my friend, how are things in Lancaster? Global warming, you know.
Hey, before you flip the dial there, I just want to say you're a gentleman and a scholar. You have yourself a good day, my friend.
Well, I've never been sailing, so I guess I'm not a schooner. I must be a scholar. See you later, Bill. Thanks for the kudos. How do you pronounce it? Kudos. Everybody had a good time. Everybody watched Batman.